I'm starting to give up on hate watching Barca, bro. Like, I think there's 0 point to hate watch Barca anymore because every time I sit down and I'm thinking about wasting 90 minutes of my life to watch Barca and absolutely hate their guts, they always produce some type of like comebacks, bro. It's getting frustrating at this point that I don't even want to like hate watch them anymore. Like that first half where Barcelona was like struggling on set pieces and it was giving a lot of space for Slavia Prague players, bro. And you would think that they was gonna be able to control the game because, bro, they was literally parking the bus for 30 minutes before the Barca equalized. They was parking the bus, so it was like I knew the Barca goal was coming, but I was just trying to be delusional and be like, okay, Barca is not gonna score. Even if they score, they're gonna tie the game and drop points. And I was like, damn, they did it to me again. I got fooled once again. Barca beats Slavia Prague 4-2 with one more game left to play in the group stage. And before I get into this game, make sure you like, share, comment, and you subscribe to this channel. Support me. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of like this month. So please support this channel and let's get into it. So first things first, hands off to Fermin, bro. This guy is absolutely carrying Barcelona. Whenever Pedri or Lamine Yamal is having a bad game or they're not in the squad, this guy is always going to be carrying Barcelona, bro. I am sorry if you think I was going to talk about De Jong. I am not doing that today. I'm not talking about Pedri. I would definitely not talk about Pedri, at least in a good way. But Fermin, bro, I'm not going to lie. You're awesome, bro. I wish I'm only gonna say this once. I wish you was in my club. I really wish you was in my club because, bro, the way this guy is so techie, like that second goal, bro, the dip on the ball after he striked it, bro. Like Jesus Christ, that's top goal. Literally, the way he hit that ball, it was always gonna go in, bro. But it wasn't all well for Barcelona because they started this game very bad. In the first few minutes of the game, Slavia gets a corner and they take that corner and in the back post, De Jong gets caught sleeping. He's sleeping and he's not even like knowing who's behind him, who's in front of him, where's the players at. Like he doesn't have a single clue what's going on. And that's where the Slavia Prague number 9 strike the game first with a header right in front of the goal. Juan Garcia with zero chance to save that goal. It's impossible to save that. But sometimes, bro, I'm thinking about Barca, like all the Barca fans talking about, oh, we're going to win the Champions League because we have players like Yamal, Pedri, we have Rafinha, Lewandowski, all that stuff. But you guys are missing the big picture here. Set pieces can literally change a game in a matter of minutes. Imagine what Arsenal can do to Barca in set pieces. Barca conceded so many like nonsense goals on set pieces. Look at what they conceded to us when Garcia scored in that Supercopa final. That goal should have never been a goal because that was a mess. But it's not the first time. Barca is always getting caught slipping whenever they are on set pieces. Like it's always that one back post header or that front post header or the second challenge or somebody's not like not checking their men right. It's always something like you never see Barcelona backline not having a like one issue that is so easy to fix. Like, you're always going to have issues in games. That's a fact. But there are issues that Barcelona has that are so, like, naive. They're so amateur. De Jong should never be getting caught slipping over there. Because not only him, but there was one player. I forgot. I think it was I don't know if it was Kubarsi or Garcia, but somebody was in front of him that could also clear that ball. But it's just so naive the way Barcelona conceded that goal. But nevertheless, Firmino equalizes, and then he makes a comeback with that beautiful goal that I was talking about earlier outside the box. I also got a props to De Jong to giving an assist, even though he played very mediocre today. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, if De Jong balled out today, he did not, guys. Like De Jong has higher standards than what he performed today, way higher standards, and the fact that he got him with assist just tells you how good he is. I will never be one of those Real Madrid fans that's just gonna be like, oh, you know, Barca, all Barca midfielders are trash. No, bro. They're good. Pedri's good. De Jong is good, but both of them was very mediocre today. But guess what? Again, Barcelona concedes in a set piece. This time it was Lewandowski own goal. It's just so disorganized, guys. The way they set up for that set piece is just so unorganized. Unlucky for Lewandowski. Obviously, he never meant to score that own goal, but it is what it is. They scored, equalized the game right before halftime. And I was thinking that Barcelona was actually gonna drop points, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like they didn't convince me enough that they was gonna win this game. I never thought that Barcelona played good as a team today. Most of the goals came from individual brilliances, and the fact that they conceded these like naive mistakes just made me think that I don't think Barcelona was gonna be on their A game today, honestly. But once again, they proved me wrong. Come back in the second half, Olmo, almost scored a goal outside the box. This guy's weird, guys. He's so weird because last game he missed two open chances against Sociedad where they dropped points, obviously. But today he comes in the second half, and he just decides to score that type of goal, top bins from outside the box, literally at the bullseye. Like he's so weird, bro. You have like 8 games where Dani Olmo is being absolutely horrible, can't finish, can create chances, but can never finish chances for anything. And then you have that one game where he just like scores like worldies, bro. I feel like whenever Firmino is having a good game, it's like he gets that extra set of motivation to do even better. Genuinely, bro, that's the only thing. That's the only reason why I can see it, and that's probably why Hansi Flick is not starting him a lot because he knows that he's not consistent when you have Firmino who is consistent. But then afterwards, Slavia Prague almost had a chance. They could have equalized again, but obviously, we were never expecting Slavia to be on their A game when it comes to finishing. But talk about a bounce back. Lewandowski gets his goal. Honestly, lucky goal, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Before that, Barcelona had scored a goal, but it was ruled out offside because of Lewandowski offside. Which, by the way, that was a like nonsense call. Like I don't know how that is offside, but somehow that's offside. I guess his shoulders was like literally an inch off. But they scored another goal. Lewandowski gets his goal, and I think Rashford got an assist if I'm not mistaken. But guys, I'm gonna be honest. This game wasn't convincing for me. I think Barcelona just like left so much to desire, so much because you would expect a team like Barcelona, coming off a strong season like last season, to be back on the top 8 rankings. At least they should be in 6th place right now in the Champions League, but they're not. They're ninth. And it's crazy because just last season they were second. It's crazy to think about because like how can you just drop levels of like in the space of like 12 months? That's crazy. But I can't say nothing because my team has been dropping levels for the past 24 months, so I can't really criticize a lot. But I'll have to be honest, Barcelona left a lot to desire. But let's go back to the player rating. So here we have the player ratings. We have Fermin Lopez as the man of the match, deservedly so. I think Firmino played really amazing today, guys. But mostly was because of those goals. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see him like play such an like amazing 10 out of 10 performance. Most of these, he got an 8.9 on his match rating, mostly because of his goal. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't because he played like amazing. De Jong getting away with an 8.5 rating is actually criminal. Sometimes, bro, full mob, I don't know what you guys like have in y'all heads because, bro, how can you say that De Jong has to have an 8.5 rating? He didn't do nothing special, bro. Like most of the games, it was side to side passing. He got an assist, so don't get me wrong. I would say at least a 7.5 would be, the most honest answer. Pedri, non-existent today, guys. Non-existent, and it gets worse. He gets injured. He pulled his hamstring. I think he's out for like at least 3 months. If it's a really serious hamstring pull. But I don't think Barca got it in them this year, bro. Rafinha, honestly, I don't think Rafinha played good today. I barely seen him. 7.1 seems right, I guess. Balde had a decent game, nothing much. Eric Garcia was the best defender of for them today. Honestly, mediocre as well. Like I don't take some of these ratings serious as I should be. Like Koundé should never be 7.5. I don't know what Koundé did today that deserved him a 7.5, bro. Honestly, Koundé is so bad defensively. He literally was getting fried back to back with the Slavia winger. I think his name is Sanyang or whatever his name is. Lewandowski with a 7.0 rating, got our own goal, scored a goal. Seems right. Honestly, these ratings seems okay. Let me see the match facts. Barcelona always gonna go crazy with the ball possession. More XG. I don't take it serious, guys. I think Barcelona always gonna have more XG, but the fact that they defensively wasn't that great today is the main factor why I think Barcelona is not gonna win the Champions League. And Pedri is injured. Pedri is injured, tore his hamstring. You can see the reaction from Hansi Flick. Not good. Really, it doesn't look good at all. And Barcelona competing at La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions League without Pedri just seems like torture. Because Yamal can't do it by himself. I don't know if you guys realize, but Yamal without Pedri, the team goes off. Pedri without Yamal, you seen today, the team is not right. So I feel like both of them has to play together for this team to click. I know they have Rafinha, other players like De Young who are magnificent, but at the same time, they're not like, elite level talents like Yamal and Pedri. So the fact that Pedri might be out for a long time is actually scary, but not for me, for Barca fans. And I wish y'all for the best, even though I hate you guys. So as things stands right now, Arsenal are in the first spot of the Champions League league stage, and below them we have Bayern, second place, third place we have Real Madrid, Liverpool make their way to the fourth place, and here's the scam, guys. Dortmund, I mean Tottenham Hotspur, I'm sorry, are fifth place. I repeat, Tottenham Hotspur are fifth place. How? What kind of scam is this? What kind of corruption is this? How is Tottenham fifth place? And the fact that they got four wins, guys, four wins in this competition. They have the same amount of wins as Barcelona. That's actually mad because, bro, in the Prem, they are doing really bad right now. They are dropping points almost every single game. I'm pretty sure they are 12th or 11th place, or probably lower than that. But underneath, we have PSG. Honestly, this is very disappointing because I was expecting better for PSG. Coming up from a 6-tuple for all the 6 trophies they won in the past season. 12 months later, and they are like 6th place, not even in the top 5. It's very disappointing, but I reckon they're gonna make it to the top 8 and probably still go far in this tournament. You know what happened with them last season? They was literally 24th of the Champions League spot, and they went to win the Champions League, made that crazy run. So I don't think the league positions really matters, because any team can just flip the switch in a space of like weeks, months, days. But underneath, we have Chelsea and Newcastle, both in 7th and 8th place. Barcelona 9th. I think they're going to make it to the top 8 because the next game is against Copenhagen at home. They should be winning that game. And I don't think Chelsea's going to win their game because it's against Napoli away from home. And honestly, Chelsea has been very mediocre. I don't even know how they won against whatever team they played. I didn't even watch the game, but I seen that they only won 1-0. It's actually very disappointing. City 11th place, guys. Honestly, I'm very disappointing because City has all the qualities to make it to the top 8 as well, but it's their defense problems and injuries crisis they have right now that are like really setting them back. But it's no excuse, because when you are a team that is big as Man City and you have good talents like Foden, Cherky, and Haaland, and even like Rodri, even though he's washed, but he's still on the team. His presence alone is really important. So the fact that they're not even in the top 8 is very disappointing, and the way they lost yesterday's game is very disappointing. But there's one thing I love about this Champions League format, is that one game can literally change your entire fate. Athletic Club today, I'm pretty sure, started at the 34th place. They were 34th place with I think 6 points or 5 points if I'm not mistaken, and they beat Atalanta today, who was 5th place. When they were winning 1-0, there was 5th place. Now they're all the way to 13th because they lost against Bilbao. Surprisingly, a crazy loss, honestly. I don't know how they managed to lose that game. But now Bilbao is on their way to the playoffs qualification. It's actually insane because you just don't expect stuff like this to happen. And that's really the only reason why I like this format more than the group O stage format, because one game can literally change everything. You would see like games going on. Chelsea scored a goal, they're going up, other teams going down. Or Barca, when they was losing, they was 16th, and now they won, they are 9th place. It's actually insane how you can just jump tables so fast. One goal can literally change your whole freaking life, bro. It's actually insane. But yeah, guys, these are my thoughts, my opinions from today's game. I didn't watch a lot of games, guys, so I don't really want to talk about games that I didn't watch. I'm only talking about the games I watched and I sat down and I analyzed. So like, share, subscribe, And comment down below, what are your predictions for Champions League winners this season? What are your thoughts? What did you think about the games, the Barca games, the Liverpool games, the Bayern game, whatever game you watched? Please leave a comment down below and let me know what are your thoughts. And see you next time.